As a part of its goal to provide a unique, compelling experience from the mainline Yokai Watch games, Yokai Watch WIbble Wobble introduces a new, powerful exclusive rank, the SS rank. SS, or double S rank, Yokai's Soultimate Moves are typically one Soultimate level stronger than a typical S ranks, making them equivalent in power to legendary Yokai. There are 16 total SS rank Yokai that we will receive in the near future. These Yokai can be split into two categories: Big Bosses and Awoken Yokai. Each week that NHN feels like supporting, a boss from Yokai Watch Busters is featured as that week's score attack big boss. This yokai is given as a score attack reward to the top 250 competitors of that week. When used the following week, the big boss grants a 5% score bonus. The second SS rank yokai available each week is an Awoken Yokai. This is an SS rank version of an existing fan-favorite yokai from the mainline games that's distinguished by a bright aura. While they look similar to their original forms, their Soultimate moves are typically completely different and always much more powerful. The Awoken Yokai for each week can be cranked from the Y Money Crankakai and gives a 10% score bonus in that week's score attack. All score bonus granting SS rank yokai have tribe advantage during that week. Score attack big bosses, and therefore Awoken Yokai, appear in a static cycle. As of this video's creation, NHN has inexplicably decided to leave out some big bosses and Awoken Yokai, instead replacing them with undesirable ones. The reasons for this are unknown. In the future, the cycle will be as follows. The first set's big boss is Red J. He's a center popper with nearly the same power as Gilgaros. His Soultimate pops the same amount of Wibwobs, but his attack is 5 less. The trade-off is that Red J's HP is 77 higher than Gilgaros's. Red J makes a great offensive yokai when paired with others in the powerful Charming tribe, such as Komajiro-S, Swelterior, and Bizaria Awoken, who will be covered later. QB Awoken is crankable when Red J is the big boss. He's a mysterious, random popper with a Soultimate at the same level as Shogunyan's, but he's flat out better than Shogunyan, with 9 more attack and 72 more HP. He has unity with strong, mysterious yokai such as Signaton, Miradox, Chimera, Kingmera, and Komoshura, so fans of aggressive score attack methods will certainly like this. Next up is Prison Breaker, one of the most powerful SS rank yokai overall. He's an attack upper with a 107-point boost. His Soultimate is an entire level stronger than Beelzebub, Komajiro-S, and Gargaros, who are all currently tied at 100 points. He also heals for 250 HP and has 685 health of his own. When he releases, he will be a must-have for Y money making, thanks to his top-tier Soultimate in unity with Sproink-S. The fact that he fits on any team only makes that 5% score bonus he gives the following week even better. Prison Breaker's Awoken counter is Bizaria Awoken. With 15 more health, 28 more attack, and 1 more Soultimate level compared to the regular Bizaria, our sleep-deprived Snow Princess is a force to be reckoned with. Charming is, in my opinion, one of the most powerful tribes, and Bizaria Awoken is a key player with her powerful bottom-popping Soultimate move. The following week is a little more lackluster. Robonyan number 28 is a ball popper with the same Soultimate level as Dark QB, but despite being 1 rank higher, Robonyan 28 has 25 less health and 95 less attack. Ball poppers take longer to use and deal much less damage than other poppers. This offensive deficiency is made even worse by the 95 less attack that Robonyan 28 has compared to Dark QB, who doesn't even deal that much damage himself. The Tough Tribe lacks the yokai required to form a solid, full unity team, and Robonyan 28 needs a few more revisions before it can help with that. Meanwhile, Arachnus Awoken is just a waste of Y money. He's an eerie inflator at an impressive 2 Soultimate levels higher than Miradox, Mimikine, and Signaton, but inflating 2 Wibwob to size 10 to 12 is nothing compared to Slurpent's immense power. Despite the idea of recruiting the Gonso General in SS rank form being a pretty cool one, Arachnus Awoken is ultimately a short-term upgrade. His use with Sproink-S and the trio flooding method is not to be underestimated, but once Slurpee is eventually unsealed, Arachnus will never be used again. For this reason, whether he should be cranked 1 or 35 times is entirely up to you. Most players should be familiar with Wismellow Man, who was featured in last year's Halloween event. He's a Vanisher, causing his Wibwob to not spawn for the next 28 seconds. Due to Vanisher's lackluster damage and highly situational utility, they're generally considered to not be very useful. His Soultimate move is only a single second longer than Beetal's, and he has 5 less health and 25 less attack than him as well. Additionally, Wismellow Man is slippery, which doesn't give him a lot of unity options. The Orochi Trio, Yaobikuni, and SV Snaggerjack S are the only good yokai he has unity with, and those 5 make a much better team on their own than the one with Wismellow Man. Unless you're Score Attack Legend Lunix, a Vanisher like Wismellow Man isn't worth your time. Despite Wismellow Man lacking offensive firepower, his Week's Awoken yokai certainly isn't. Total Dude Awoken is a zone popper like King Mara, with 4 more attack, 19 more health, and 1 more Soultimate level. The previously mentioned Score Attack legend Lunix has found that King Mara is one of the most powerful single targeting attackers in the game, so Total Dude Awoken should be a strong choice as well when paired with Gargaros, Gilgaros, and Orkanos. Mighty Dog is another Score Attack big boss that has already been released. His Soultimate is currently unique, creating 4 bonus balls on the board for 11 soul points. While his lack of damage and subpar utility compared to the instant gain of inflators makes him a poor choice for most teams, he has a single, very important purpose: earning stars. The instant creation of 4 bonus balls counts towards the bonus ball requirements for many tedious stars. With Mighty Dog, all bonus ball stars are trivial, so if you like collecting stars, you should try your hardest to add Mighty Dog to your medallion. To create an overall stellar week, Venoct Awoken brings an impressive and unique Soultimate move. He's a single attacker with 630 attack, and he stuns his target for 13 seconds. If his target is defeated, the stun is instead automatically transferred to the next target. While his Soultimate stun makes him unviable in Score Attack since it prevents his Soultimate from being used again until the stun is over, it also makes Venoct Awoken one of the most useful yokai for clearing stages. As stages get more difficult with the introduction of Old Springdale, later circles of the Divine Paradise, and future event maps, Venoct Awoken or a yokai with equally useful utility will be almost mandatory. We may not have Usoppyon yet, but the next week's big boss is his much scarier form, Captain Thunder. He organizes all Wibwobs on the board for only 9 soul points, making them easier to link up. He's 1 Soultimate level stronger than Demona. His Soultimate takes far too long to use and utilize, unfortunately, and with Fever Time no longer stalling the timer in Score Attack, Captain Thunder has little practical use when other, better shady yokai such as Beelzebub and Slimermander S exist. However, he can be useful for stars that requiring entering multiple Fever Times, especially since he has unity with Drakunyan, which gives your team a little extra bulk. Contrasting the damage-lacking Captain Thunder is Happier Awoken, a single attacker. His impressive 630 attack brings a lot of damage to the table, especially when he's paired with Elderbloom, Wiglin or Steppa, Kirin, and eventually Unikirin as well. He gets even more utility in regular stages thanks to a 250 health heal. Overall, Happier Awoken has everything. He's the best targeted attacker to use in shady and eerie Score Attack weeks once Slurpent releases. His heal and damage combo makes clearing stages much easier, and his varied unity options tie everything together. When Happier Awoken enters the Crankakai, you should do your best to pull him no matter what your priorities in this game are. The following Score Attack big boss, Bushio, is desirable in an unconventional way. Bushio is a brave defense upper with an incredible 801 health. While his health is equal to Untidy's, his Soultimate is 4 points stronger, and he gets a nice bonus of 30 extra attack. He may have no place in a Score Attack team, but Bushio is nearly required in later event maps. Bosses deal so much damage so quickly that you won't even have time to enter Fever Time before you die. Either a stunner, such as Venoct Awoken, or a defense upper, such as Bushio, is a necessary addition to your team. Bushio has no trouble fitting in on any offensive team thanks to his brave typing. He pairs nicely with Illuminact, Shogunyan, Camellia, Demonshire, and more. While he may not be all that useful at the moment, players looking towards the future should try to get Bushio now instead of regretting missing out on him later. Unfortunately, the Awoken yokai that pairs with Bushio isn't nearly as useful as he is. Hideabat Awoken is a horizontal popper with 635 attack and 114 point Soultimate. While he is pretty solid offensively, making him great for offensive Score Attack strategies during that week, there are many other yokai that do his job just as well or better in other situations and aren't as difficult to max out. I'm not saying that Hideabat Awoken is bad. He certainly isn't. He's just outclassed most of the time. If you like Hideabat or want to use an offensive playstyle against Bushio, cranking for him isn't a bad choice. However, if you're struggling for Y money, saving up for the next week is a much better idea. Jibanyan, the final score attack big boss in the rotation, is just Awoken with different stats. She has 338 more health, but 172 less attack. This is a huge decrease, making her far less useful than Awoken because she won't be able to one-shot as many targets. She gets unity with the huge selection of great mysterious yokai that QB Awoken has access to as well, so she isn't bad. However, if you're looking to tech in a single attacker and stunner on your non-mysterious team, you should be using Awoken. I mentioned earlier that you should probably save up your Y money during Hideabat Awoken's week, and this is why. Blazon Awoken is just a crankable prison breaker with 5 less health and 5 more attack at first glance, but he has a huge advantage that Prison Breaker does not: his tribe. The number of good Eerie attackers can be counted on one finger, but the selection of brave yokai that Blazon Awoken synergizes with is varied and vast. From Demuncher to Illuminat, Blazon Awoken provides the most powerful attack up in the game, while also giving even more damage through tribe unity to some of the greatest damage dealers as well. Blazon Awoken is the best Awoken yokai by far. If there's any Awoken yokai you should be grinding, saving, or even buying Y money for, this is it. You won't find anyone better than Blazon Awoken. Attack uppers help with money making, score attack placement, and stage clearing all at once thanks to their damage increase, and as the most powerful attack upper and the most powerful tribe. Blazon Awoken isn't a yokai you want to miss. In fact, he isn't a yokai you can miss if you want to stay competitive in the game. After Jibanyan's week, the cycle loops back to Red J and restarts from there, so if you miss an SS rank yokai, you'll need to wait 2 whole months until you have a chance at getting them again. If there's anyone you're after, let me know who it is in the comments. I wish you the best of luck in obtaining them. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, show me by leaving a like and commenting below. Make sure to subscribe for more WIbWob strategy, and if you like my WIbWob content, be sure to visit my Yokai Watch website, mountwildwood.net. You can also find me on Twitch and Twitter, both are 101 Leafy as well.